Hello and welcome to tonight's race, ladies and gentlemen, here at Midweek Racing. We are on race 8 at Belgium tonight. Unfortunately, we do have some guys that have been struck by the load shedding, so we're just giving them. That's why we are starting a little bit later tonight. We will start at 10 past. You can see some of the guys joining now. We'll be off shortly. Obviously tonight, because of the load shedding, we only gonna have a short qualification of 18 minutes. So then here we go. Looks like gonna have 15 drivers for tonight. That's a good turn up. Gonna be a busy qualifying session with only 18 minutes. Gingerbread saying hi there man, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. As I said earlier, race 8 heading to the end of the season. You're at Belgium today at the Spa-Francorchamps. So then at the moment, Duke's leading the championship with 116 points. Closely followed with 6 points by Noah Raider. He's on 110. So look out for those two drivers to give it their all tonight. As we head to the end of the season, they're going to be fighting for that championship. Then Mackett, he's on 85 points, closest to them. So a win for him can still bring him back into contention here. As for the constructors, Mercedes leading the constructors there, 123 points. Then 7 points behind them, Alfa Romeo on 116. And then in third place, Racing Point on 104. So then at the moment it doesn't look like anyone is going out on track. I hear a car starting there. Let's just see who that will be. Let's put up some telemetry for you guys. There we go. So all of them obviously on the soft tire. At the moment, let's put the track map there. It looks like a Renault will be out first. Oh, it's going to be the Williams, then followed by the Renault. And then the two Carter boys there joining us again tonight. One in the Williams and one in the Renault. Look for the guys going flat out there through Eau Rouge. Sometimes not so lucky though. Some of the guys will probably lose the rear end there. But let's hope that does not happen tonight. So then this week we just got confirmation from G4 Sim, our sponsor here at Midweek Racing. They're sponsoring that they are going to be sponsoring our season 5 champion with some prizes, and as well from our side we are going to give the champions for tier 1 and 2, they will get t-shirts as well as discount at G4 Sim. Be sure to go check them out at g4sim.com. They are based in South Africa and they sell racing rigs, and you can even buy your racing gear from them, like Thrustmaster and Logitech wheelbases as well. But yeah, there will be more on that from obviously from next season as we start. Then also on Twitter you can go check out our Twitter feeds there, Twitter channel at Racing Midweek. That is run by Devon, our tier 2, he's driver in tier 2. So then first across the line there is gonna be Steffi. So on board of him, looks like he's gonna be setting the first lap time as he goes here through a Rouge. Car looks nice and steady through there. DRS open. Obviously the guys will try and get that slipstream down this long long straight. Carter boy there sitting the purple first sector. He's closely followed by Connor Young. No, sorry, excuse me. Savage Moses, because he's only on an out lap at the moment. So let's go back to Statue. I think he's going to be setting the first lap time here for us. All of the drivers on the soft tyre there, as you can see. Obviously one of the favorite tracks for the guys to race here in Belgium. Nice fast flowing track. A lot of overtaking spots. One of my personal favorites as well. I'm sure the guys will update us how the weather is looking in the race. So then Steffi last corner, gonna come through the start finish line now. What's the lap time gonna be there? 146.4. Closely followed by Carterboy, he goes 147.6. Then Renault crosses the line, goes to third, 148.5. Next across the line, let's just see here. Looks like Connor Young, he's backing off, not quite sure what happened, maybe invalid lap time there. Let's see what the guys will do here. So then there you go, Connor Young, 157.8. I think something might have happened on that lap time there. You all know he can go a lot faster than that. So then Mackett now starting his flying lap. Just see about you, and Duke's the only on an out lap, but Boucher actually on his flying lap, so not quite sure if he got some traffic here. As well as Vino, who's going back to the pits. Just see Boucher coming across the line. Now he's going for his flying lap, looks like it now. Stay on board here with Mackett, see what lap time he's going to be posting for us. Ronald commenting a beautiful racetrack, yes, definitely. I think one of the favorites for most of the guys. So then for the Ferrari driver here, number 9, Savage Moses going fastest there, 145.6. Obviously all of the guys now want to get a flying lap in, get back to the pits, put new tires on and then go out there again. Connor Young is going to come across the line. He goes first, 143.7. Well done, good lap time there from him. Mackett getting some turbulent air from the front from ZW Valando, but crossing the line goes second, 144.1. Connor Young obviously already 2 laps on those soft tires. Let's see the Renault on his way now. New Boucher. Be back shortly. Right then, so Connor Young still holding that pole position with a 143.7. Noor on his flying lap now on the mediums. See some of the guys selecting the mediums. I'm not quite sure with the short qualification if you actually start the race with what you set the best lap on which tire, so it'll actually be interesting to see. Or do all these guys that are doing laps on soft tires gonna have tire choice? As far as I know, if you set a lap on the softs, you will start on those softs, so it'll be interesting to see. Oh no, and there's into the wall just as we went off of him, and coming past him is a Williams. That's unfortunate, so that means Noor will start from the back. Second in the championship, so he's gonna have to fight his way through. It's gonna be interesting. Here's Vino coming across the line. He's also on the medium tires. There we go, 147. Goes into 7th place. I think Noor might have just clipped the curb there and lost the back end. Unfortunate day for him. One of the Carter boys going slowly there. Duke say he's still 2 laps on these softs. I think he's going to go back to the pits. Macca on another outlap here. So we'll just get back to him shortly. Just to see what lap time he's going to be posting. Boy goes across the line. Doesn't better his time. Then Macca taking getting the best, making sure he gets the best exit. Stuck the car in first corner. Now full throttle here through a Rouge. DRS open, obviously DRS this season a lot more. You are able to open the DRS a lot earlier over coming into that straight. A little bit of oversteer there. I'm looking for the apex starts into 3rd gear. You want to cut this curb a little bit. Ooh. He's going to lose a little bit of time there. He's going to get another driver standing still, or maybe a driver who lost it. The game says purple sector 2, so far so good. Into these last 2 corners, a little bit of off camber there, starting to get your back into grip there. He goes across the line, 143.4. Amazing lap time there from Macca. With a new coming across the line, he's going to bury his time with 146.6. He does, moves into 5th place, 145.8. Here comes Jock, he's going to go for his out lap now. Oh, he's flying lap. are looking good. Good traction on the apexes. I'll switch back to him shortly. Let me just see who is this coming down the line here. That's Mackett. I'm not quite sure. I think he's gonna go back to the pits. Yep. The Ranger Trevette serving his qualifying ban this afternoon. He will also start at the back. So then Jockey coming through the last few corners. Looking good so far. Oh, looks like he ran a little bit wide there. Able to jump into 4th place, 144.3. Weza on his outlap. He's followed by ZW Valando. Valando's gonna come across the line now. 147.7, stays in 10th place. Boy also on his outlap. Okay, so we'll skip back to him just now. Let's go. Oh, and as we see there, Force India there on the side of the road. Not quite sure what happened there. Ooh, Weasel running onto the grass there. That's going to lose him a little bit of time. Oh, and he loses the back end into the wall. Major crash there from Weza. That's unfortunate. Looks like the guys are struggling a little bit to get that traction. Oh, let's just see Duke. So where is he? He's on another flying lap, it seems. So he timed it perfectly here. So then can your championship leader go and qualify on that front row? Go here with Lando just to see if he's going to set another lap time. Is he going back to the pits? Yes, he is. Carter Boy will be up next. Going to be able to better his time there. He does moves up one spot there, 146. And Duke's also looks like he crashed out, so that's it. I think that's it for qualifying. So then Mackett there, 143.4. He takes top spot there, followed by Connor Young. Second row there, Dukester, and then Jockey. Then followed Savage Moses and Hugh Boucher. Then 7th and 8th is Staffy and Carter Boy. Followed by Vino and ZW Valandel, both of them qualifying on that medium tire. Carter Boy 45, 11th. Bueza in 12th, crashing out unfortunately, as well as Noor, also who had that crash. Ranger obviously serving his penalty, and Ronald not setting a lap time. Not quite sure what happened there. I think that's it for qualifying. Obviously tonight, short qualifying, and off to the race we go. Good luck to all the drivers. So then drivers just selecting the fuel strategies as well as on which tire they will be starting. Update there from Steffi saying Ronald is suffering from the load shedding as well, so that's unfortunate. This load shedding really killing the vibe here in all sim racing in South Africa, I think. So then the guys are off with their formation lap. Let's just see for interest's sake what tire. Oh, you see they all of them actually starting on a fresh tire. That is quite interesting to see there. Yeah, I also see only 11 here, well 13 starters. I don't know where the rest of the guys have gone. I don't know if all of them got load shedding or what happened now all of a sudden. That is really sad to see. It looks a little bit overcast. I think the guys who are on the soft tire will maybe have that advantage at the start. Let's just hide these stuff for now so we can get a clear view of the race start. Drivers lining up onto the grid. Looks like this is gonna be the view we're gonna have for the race start. Four lights, 5 lights. And away we go. Good start here from Mackett. Oh, Red Bull running a little bit wide there. That allows the Alfa Romeo of Dukes to come back at him. So then Noor already up to 7th place. Corner Young on the back of Dukes there. At the moment, looks like everyone got a clean start. Let's just take a look at the positions changed there. Noor already making up 7 places. As well as Carterboy now falling back again, 3. We have a yellow flag. And these top 3 guys, they will be battling. This is going to allow you, Boucher and Noor, who is catching Staffy and you in front of him. Quite fast. Oh, and you runs into the back of Staffy there. That is not gonna go off well. Obviously missed his braking marker there. At least Noor is already up to 4th place. Got a long way to go. So they're now Connor Young closing in, Noor closing in onto the back of them. Not quite sure what is going on with the times at the moment. Connor Young setting the fastest lap there. Loses the back end a little bit. Boucher into the pit lane. He's going to be changing that front wing. So then now Duke's closing in onto the back of McAtee. He is inside that DRS zone as well as Connor Young. You can see Noor coming across the corner there. He will surely catch up quickly to these guys. Really unfortunate for the guys who disconnected. Not quite sure what happened there. We have been struggling with some lag issues recently. Duke's now closing up to Mackett with the DRS open. So here with Weza, he's on the back of Carboy. He's also going to have DRS. Closes in, closes in. Quite sure what happened there. Carboy still able to stay in front. Now Staffy onto the back of them. Was able to make the overtake on Carboy. So then Conor Young, he goes into the pits. He's going to try for that undercut. To see on what tire he's going to go. Looks like it's going to be the mediums. Staffy running into the back of Carboy there. It's going to be interesting because Weza is going to have DRS on Conor Young. To see what's going to happen here. He's going to make the overtake. Conor Young a little bit later on the brakes there. So then Ranger and Jockey now leaving the station and one joining. Mackett gets a 3-second time penalty. Corner cutting. Staffy all over the back of Carboy here. The gap starting to slowly open up now. Only Carboy and Staffy close to each other. So, trying to get some clarification here on what happened to the rest of the drivers in Tier 1. We are missing quite a few now. I think about 4. And then Mackett there setting another fastest lap. Let's just get some detail for you guys here. Obviously Vina and Connie Young still running, both running on that medium tire. Connie Young, I think, trying to go for that undercut. There he goes. Dukes and Mackett into the pits. You see Mackett coming out on the medium tire. Dukes is also going to opt for that medium tire. Let's put Noor in first place. See where Connie Young comes out. And there is a safety car. Not quite sure what happened there. Gonna play nicely into the hands of Mackett. Dino, he's in second, he's in third on with 8 laps on the tires. Dukes also just pitting. Definitely they're allowed to go past the safety car. Let's just see. I'm pretty sure Noor will come back into the pit. Just trying not to get penalty going over that delta time. But so then Vino also gonna take use of this opportunity also into the pits. Let's just see what size Noor puts on. He goes also for the mediums. It looks like he's gonna go on the soft. He's gonna make stuff a little bit interesting. Two Carter boys at the back, actually both of them going to the hards. So then Vina is the only driver on the soft tire in this front pack. This is going to make things really interesting. If he can get some overtakes done. So the safety car will be doing another lap. I think it will come back in after this lap, halfway through the race. So then your grid at the moment there, Mackett, he's leading from Dukestay in second, over them on the mediums, then followed by Noor. He's made up a couple of spots coming from the back. Then Connor Young and Vino obviously there, like I said, on that soft side. Then Weza Steffi also on the mediums. All of the guys got new fresh tires on. It's going to be an interesting battle to the end. We have it from race control, safety car in this lap. market is off. Safety car is in. Let's go on board here with Vino. He's gonna have a lot of traction now. Young leading it back in a little bit there. Locking up a little bit, Connie Young. Just a little bit later on the brakes there. Lando is putting some pressure on you, Goucher. You should get a 5-second time penalty there for exceeding track limit. That's not going to be good, as well as you see there, it's like Connie Young running off the track. Oh no, it's Staffy retiring, not quite sure what happened there. Looks like he lost it through one of the corners. And there's another safety car out. Can you believe it? Staffy triggering that second safety car. I wonder if what is Vino gonna do here now? What happened, Steph? Vino, let's just see, will he go back into the pit? So Vino and Connie Young into the pit lane here. Vino might opt for another set of salt. Let's just see. Connie Young, he's gonna go onto the top. Yep, Vino as well. Go. This is going to push them back to the back of the grid. Going to make for a couple of interesting laps there here at the end. Yeah, we're gonna have some work to do to catch these guys in front. We will be on that soft tire, but it will be interesting to see. only 10 drivers at the moment. That means all of them will finish in the points. Let's see, I think safety car should be in this lap. All of the drivers are pretty much bunched up. Oh, Corner Young getting 5-second penalty there. Right into the back of Boy. Boy loses the back end. This is definitely gonna go to the stewards, I'm pretty sure. That means Corner Young is gonna have to go back to the pits, replace that front wing. So then coming through a Rouge, Noor on the back of Hoekster here. Oh, back end looking a little bit loose there. Is he going to have enough power to get past Hoekster? Landel getting, he's out of the race. Wizard up into fourth. Bino putting some pressure on Ubouch here. Obviously he's on the soft side, he'll catch him quite quickly there. going to be an all-out sprint to the end here from these top three guys. To get a 3-second time penalty there. He already has the 5, so that means he is going to slip back if they finish like this. Trying to go to the inside, but Dirk cuts him off there. Well, these two are battling. That allows Mackie to pull away in the front. And Weza here, close to each other, two old rivals. Oh, Dukes are running into the side of Noor. Mackett setting another fastest lap there, 146.8. Dukes on the back of Noor, getting some turbulent air from the Mercedes in front. He's going to have DRS. Noor doing good to get on the brakes there. Oh, Vino getting back, getting fast. Wizard getting some dust into Wizard's face there, running off the track, getting a lock-up. Able to make that overtake with the DRS. He's catching these guys in front quite quickly, so I think he might be up for a podium here. Let's see what's going to happen here with Noor and Dixter. Obviously Noor now will be the one with the DRS. DRS open, going, gonna make it stick. Ooh, runs a little bit wide. side by side. Great racing here from the guys. Winston Bay leaving a comment. Tier 2 only has 3 drivers left in the race. Oh my word. Don't want to know what happened there. I think the stewards are going to be busy after these 2 races. So they are still not able to make it far. Dookster, remember Dookster does have those time penalties. I'm not quite sure about Noor, but Connor Young setting the fastest lap time there, 1:45.4. Well, these 2 in the front are battling. Dino is catching them, only 2 seconds behind. Yellow flag somewhere. One of the drivers spinning out. I think Miller this time a little bit too far behind. In the meanwhile, our leader here, Mack, and he's having a smooth race so far, leading most of the laps. Corner Young, Dukes are there running onto the grass. Wiz are getting a 3-second time penalty there. Closing in. Want to try and be close when they go through a rouge to get that DRS. So far looking good. Oh, Dukes looks like almost lost the back end there. Quite sure looks like there's some lag. Surely this is going to mean Noor is going to be able to overtake, go runs into the grass. That's going to lose him some speed. Dukes is still able to stay in front. Great driving here from the guys. But this has allowed Vino to catch up to the back of them. Vino running a little bit wide there. He should just now keep his head. He can really catch these guys, maybe even score a second place on the podium. Let's follow these guys closely and stay within the DRS. Opening the DRS again. We'll try and have a better exit to come into this second DRS zone here. DRS open. Only 2 drivers, Quinton. Is it a rouge catching the guys out or what's happening? Oh, Dukes are still able to make it stick. Onto the last lap we go. Mackett. He's had a smooth race so far. What will happen here? Who's gonna jump to where? As we get to the last few corners, last lap, Mackett coming to the last 2 corners. Great race by him, great pace shown. Leading most of the laps here. He's going to come across the line. He's going to be our race 8 winner here in Belgium. Well done to Mackett. Now then, oh, what happened there? 2 drivers touching each other. See, they come across the line, but when Dino comes, he goes into 3rd position. Feels that podium spot from the Dukester. Wiz are coming home in 5th. Hugh Boucher will be coming in 6th place, followed by the 2 Carter boys and then Connor Young. Well done there to your race winner, Mackett. Difficult race for the guys, and some of them unfortunate for the guys who left and got punished by the load shedding. Let's hope we can sort that stuff out in the future. So then there's your top 3, Mackett, Noor and Bino. Connor Young getting that extra point for the fastest lap. Go, the Ferrari driver then there on the top spot. He's making a comeback. Been out a few races, but last few races really doing well. He's going to jump back onto those points. This will move Noor back into the top spot for the championship. And then there you have it. Actually, I was no, it is Connor Young holding that fastest lap. Unfortunate what happened to him, crashing into the back of one of the Carter boys. Well done to your top 3 there, Mackett, Noor and Bino. That's it for this week, guys. Thanks very much for joining me. Next week we are off to Japan for the second last race, race 9. So any one of the top 3 we can win this championship, so this is going to be an interesting one to follow us. Thanks for everyone joining. Have a great week and see you guys next time. Bye bye.